Well, another perfect cut by Scab. Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition. Let me back up so you can get the top of my head. Another rousing rendition of Choir Boys Cutlery. The eye is floating bad today, so we're going to cover it up. That was the katana that my good friend from the West End, Carl Ruger, gave me. That thing wiped off there. Beautiful, beautiful katana. Beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it. It's definitely a lot different. It takes a little bit to get used to, but this is one of my all-time favorite things. Put that back. Now listen, 22 veterans a day commit suicide in this country. It is a number that's staggering. It's a number that we'll talk about every time, and I know it makes people uncomfortable, and I know people skip through the intro, and I know all that, but I'm not going to stop. I know that I'll probably never be monetized because I say the word suicide. It is what it is. The vets mean more to me. I got a good job, and Lord willing, I'll keep it. I work for good people. Vets, we love you. I'm thankful for you. I appreciate your service and your sacrifice. I don't say that tritely. All I can do, man, is try to bring awareness to this deal. I know it's not all vets. It's a small percentage of vets. But when 14% of the suicide rate in the United States of America is made up of veterans and active military, awareness has to be raised and things have to be done. We back the blue here. We support law enforcement. We back our Leos. How do we do that, Scab? Well, we don't break the damn law. That's a huge thing. And if you're an addict, please never quit quitting. I have my own struggles. It's well documented. And this channel, I never started this channel to cover any of these topics, ever. That was never the deal. But you know what? We're here, and we're going to keep on. Because the word is getting out, not because of me. I've said this a million times. I just want to be part of the movement. My sunglasses are fogging up there. That's not good. Now, on to the video. I did a couple cuts. I'm trying to do a little more cutting, a little less yakking. Now, you'll notice that the first two cuts that I had, or the first segments you've seen, or may have seen, I don't know that I've put them in yet. Just depends on when it falls into the intro. I got in the War Sickle from D-Bad, and I'll show it. I'm probably going to do one more video today because I got in a couple boxes today, and I'm going to do an unboxing. But I got that in, and let me tell you something. That thing, I'm going to get it out probably Monday morning, living in small town USA. It came in a little late to get it out to Boba Fett, but I'm going to get it out to him Monday. We'll UPS it, and good Lord willing, it'll be there before Christmas. Now we're still waiting to hear about our D-Bad D-Guard buoy. Hopefully it'll come on in. I'm going to email the Kukri House again, and I don't want to bother them folks, man. We're in a worldwide pandemic. There are shortages. There's all of these things. So me bitching ain't going to do no good. So, and Boba Fett's been cool as a fan, dude, and I appreciate you, doing that. My concern now is not only for the D-Bad D-Guard buoy, but I want to give away a preacher. I've said that from the get-go. And if you don't have anything else, guys, you got your name and you got your word. Now, I'm going to do everything I can, every 500 subscribers, to give one away. But if there's shortages, we may have to go a different route. We'll do something. I'll make sure we have a giveaway every 500. And I promise I'll do my dead level best to make sure it is a D-Bad preacher. I love it. I got 4 videos on the damn thing. Check them out. You'll love it. But the D-Bad D-Guard buoy, I'm giving that to Boba Fett because it'll be here quicker, and it's a little more money. So, everybody's like, yeah, that's a generous giveaway for 500 subs. Dude, I'm so appreciative to have the number of subs that I have. We've been doing this about 5.5 months now, and we're at 650, and there's a lot of folks. The other thing I love is there's a lot of folks responsible for that. But enough yakking. You're saying, thank God, Scab. Good Lord. Now listen, here's what I did. The video is not about the katana or the D-Bad D-Guard buoy or any of that. It's actually a review of this knife. Aha! This is the Emerson designed Southern Grind. It's got a very unique tip. Now we're getting dark out here, and I'm gonna bring this thing to a head. Now listen, most knives I review, I try to give the best review I can, the most honest. But it's always knives that I love. This thing feels tremendous in hand. I love it. It's light. It feels great in hand. It's sharp. Dude, this thing is sharp as sharp can be. Try not to cuss. Trying to cut back on that. It's got a very unique tip. And yet, y'all know I'm going to show you this thing 27 times during the video. Now, there was 2 failures in the testing. And we'll discuss it as the video progresses. It is a liner lock. And I'm thinking maybe that it might just be this particular knife. And dude, I hate being negative. I hate bashing a knife. This is the worst liner lock I've ever seen. And hopefully it's just this knife. Hopefully it can be corrected. But this knife right here is not safe. It's just not. And that's not a bash. Listen, Southern Grind, the Jackal, the fixed blade, the Jackal, was one of my most favorite knives to review, to use. I love that knife. So it ain't a shot at the company. Like I said, it could just be this knife. But you'll see in the testing, I can't recommend this knife based on the liner lock. Now, y'all know I do some dumbass stuff with a knife. Y'all know I do. But you'll see where it failed and how easily it failed. And you make up your mind off of that. Again, not bashing the company. I think they make tremendous products. I'm hoping this is a one-off. Having said all that, instead of keeping blabbering on, listen, make up your mind for yourself. Love y'all. God bless y'all. I won't see you at the end of this video, but I'll see you on another one. Remember this. It's the most important thing. I'm Scab, and you're not. Well, that's an important reminder there, Scab. Now, there's a really good look at the Emerson designed Southern Grind. It's a beautiful knife. It's a unique knife. That tip, I don't think I've ever seen that anywhere else. And again, the knife is very light in hand. It feels great. And you can see right here, it's uber sharp. It cut through all of this stuff. Now, again, we use several different materials. This is that nylon rope. It's kind of like a ski rope that we blew through. We're going to use, let's see, y'all know I'm going to cut it about 1,000 times. I do this a lot too, just to, 1 or 2 cuts ain't going to do nothing. So let's get a good bit of cuts on it. We'll do a little chopping with it. Just some light chopping. Chop it right in twain there, a little twainage. Again, the sharpness of this knife is not an issue whatsoever. It is a gorgeous knife. It is it's light. I'm looking up some specs now, but y'all see how it chops. We did a few stabs later on in the video. It's a good stabbing knife. Of course, I missed 14 times, but I mean, that, it is what it is. You battle through it. Now, here's our Comcast kind of, it's some coax. Now, right here, they put a little wire on top of that coax that you can strip back and hook to. Now, this is important. I do this every day, and y'all see that the knife just glided right through that, exposed plenty of that tracer wire. Now, if that doesn't work, you can cut some of it off and expose kind of the jacket. Now, I went ahead and just removed the wire here just to show y'all. Of course, I held the knife down too damn low, but what else would you expect from old Scabber? Tell me. That's the kind of stuff you don't get on other knife channels because they'd edit it out and do it correctly. But, I do what I can. So, the sharpness part, not a problem with it at all. I stropped it a little bit. That's it, because I got it from Kurt. I'm not sure how long he's had it. But the sharpness of the knife, y'all can see, it's perfect. Did everything. And I go through some like that plastic netting. I think it was our Christmas tree thing later on. Just a lot of cut. I did a lot more cutting in this. Y'all know I don't chop a lot with pocket knives unless it's the Raja or something of that nature. And then it's very, well, if it's the Raja or the Espada or anything like that, yeah, it's pretty heavy. But regular pocket knives, no. Now here I'm fumbling around with this, and y'all note the handsome shirt I got on there. Yes, that is a Twister Mr. Twister. I really got to get that right. It's Donnie B. All Day's Knife Company. And people say, Scab, what you got to do with it? Nothing. I like Donnie. I asked him for a t-shirt so I can do some advertising for him. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I have all the faith in the world that Donnie will succeed in this venture. And I've got to get the other guy's name because I feel like a turd when I don't remember him. But he is a master bladesmith. Look at them feather sticks while I'm talking about something else. But I'm happy to help Donnie. He's helped me immensely. That dude's been there for me every step of the way. So happy to do it. Now, it's going to be a while. Probably take a little while before they get some stuff out, man. And I can tell you firsthand, and a lot of you guys know. I'm not trying to talk to y'all like y'all don't know. A lot of you guys know the difficulties of starting up a new company and a new business venture. So let's be patient. Let's give it some time. I'm excited about what they're going to do. I think it's going to be off the chain. Here's some more of that netting. So again, y'all will probably see me wear this a bunch. Just throwing support and love out his way. Now, back to this knife. Like I said, I wanted to do more cutting. I just didn't see, that really wasn't batoning. A couple bang bangs and it's gone. Now, so far, we've done nothing to really test that liner lock. We will, and when we do, you'll see what I'm talking about. And again, guys, I am not in any way, shape, or form trashing this knife. Y'all can probably tell I hate saying anything bad about it. But the liner lock on this knife, it's not safe, dude. I mean, if you're just going to open some cigarettes or gum or something right here, that's fine. Now let's do oh yeah, look at that slash by old Scabber. Now, the unique tip here did help with the slashing. It also helps when you hit the bottle. But again, I do that to lull it into a false sense of security. If I ever knife fight you and swing and miss a couple times, don't get overconfident. I'm lulling you in. Now look at there. Look at there. Just going to work right here. Old Scab, just wearing it out. I like this test too. See how that knife glides through? Now we've cut rope 1,000 times. We've cut coax. Now, I did take and rehone the knife after this was done. Make sure the edge was good, just like I gave it back. You see the little stick there in the wood. Some good cuts there. Now, these knives run about $200, $240. So if you're going to pay that for a knife, then that liner lock has got to, now look at that right there. Look at that. From a stab, I popped it. Now, I'm going to show you all the lock. Now look at that. So that's barely hanging on. And it might be a one-off. Yep, thanks, Scab. Scab filled it right there. That's all she wrote. It may be a one-off. Y'all may have and I'm sure a bunch of y'all go, oh, well, never had a problem, Scab. I fought 50 people of mine. Yeah, because that happens every day. Some of y'all, never mind. Again, we're gliding through the bottle here. And I'm not going to make a huge deal out of the liner lock other than this particular knife, I don't think is safe for a hard use. Now, you can put it in your pocket. It's awesome. It's a nice conversation piece. It's sharp as shit. I mean, it's good to go. Here's the D-Bad Donnie B all day drop test, which I mess that up. But again, perfect balance on the knife. I'm telling y'all, if y'all felt this knife, you'd be in love with it. If I picked this knife up, and I'm being dead serious, if I picked this knife up, never did test one with it, just felt it like in a store, I promise you I'd buy it. Look at there, again. And that's just the flip now. That's not slamming it down. That's not, anything. That's dangerous. Now I realize a lot of guys, I was talking to my guy Richard last night. He comes and hangs out with me. And again, look how sharp the knife is. A lot of guys don't hard use their knives. I do because I work in utilities. A lot of you guys do. I'm not talking about goofy stuff. I'm talking about actual work. So as bad as it pains me, as much as I enjoy holding this knife, unless they get that fixed, man, I just be careful if you get it. It's a great knife, great feeling knife, but I can't recommend it. So listen, guys, I love y'all. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm Scab. You're not. We gone.